Hello, my marvellous sausages. Today's legend lost sector is Perdition in Europa. This is a really nice one to do. I find it pretty easy. I can do it in about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Got a nice, simple loadout. It'll just plough through them all. I'm currently using my Warlock, but of course, your Titan and your Hunter would be equally proficient. But let me just take you through exactly what's in this lost sector first of all. So looking on the map here, we've got barrier champs and overload champs, or chumps, as we like to call them. We've got arc burn, arc shields, and void shields, and modifiers a shocker, which means they just chuck loads of grenades at you. I don't really care about the void shields, to be perfectly honest. It's only on a couple of minotaurs, so we're not even going to bother specking for that, because we can just take them down with what we've got. It's the arc shields on the harpies that are a big pain, so that's what we're going to be taking into consideration with our build. So like I said, I've gone in arc. Look at my Titan, even though it's a Warlock, you stupid boy. Right, let's have a look. I've gone Stormcaller, and I've gone for Chaos Reach because it's quite simply my favourite. I've gone for a Healing Rift because it's quite handy to drop that down whenever we get in trouble. Jumping is irrelevant, and you can have Ball Lightning or Chain Lightning. I prefer Ball Lightning because there's a bit more distance on it. Chain Lightning, you have to get a bit too up close and personal. And then I've gone for a Storm Grenade as well. Aspects, these are really important. I've gone for Arc Soul, so whenever we dump down our Healing Rift, we get a little Arc Buddy, which is very useful. And then also we've got Electrostatic Mind as well. Ionic Traces. This is what I'm really going for in this build. Ionic Traces and Elemental Wells just to keep all our abilities up as quickly as possible. And it's you're just brimming full with it all the way through. It's great. Fragments. I've gone for Spark of Discharge. That means arc weapons will give Ionic Traces. Occasionally. -10 strength, but there we go. Swings and roundabouts. We've got Spark of Ions. Defeated jolted targets creates an Ionic Trace. There's more of that. Spark of Resistance. This is quite handy. While surrounded by combatants, you're more resistant to incoming damage. Quite handy to have in a pinch, that one. And then finally, our arc grenades will jolt targets as well. Lovely. Weapons, well, it's overloads and anti-barriers. So for the overloads, I'm taking in an auto rifle, which is my Kite. You could also take in a submachine gun, because those are the mods that I'm running. And then I've gone for anti-barrier. I'm using my Trinity Ghoul. Twofold reasons for having this. Number one, it takes down, of course, the anti-barrier shields. Dim problem at all. And then secondly, it completely annihilates ads. It's fantastic. If you haven't got this, you really should pick it up before you go in. But this makes light of everything in there. It's great. And it's got an arc burn as well. I forgot to mention this particular lost sector. 50% extra arc damage, so we're going to be dealing that like no one's business. And then finally, we got the Storm Chaser I'm using here. I'm going in for a linear fusion because it's just nice at kicking in the damage, and it's arc as well, so 50% on top. Now, you could either use this, you could use the Tarantula, or you could use the Sail Spy Pitch Glass. Oh, I can't quite remember exactly what it's called. But yes, that's the one from Season of the Plunder. That's arc as well. For my armor, my exotic this time is my Fallen Sunstar. This is so useful. It improves the Ionic Traces, of which I'm going to be making plenty. The Ionic Traces come to you faster. Here, Ionic Traces, and also gives you more ability energy as well. And then mods-wise, I've gone for Bountiful Wells, so 2 wells for the price of 1. Linear Fusion Ammo Reserves, Harmonic Siphon and Resilience mod as well. I find Resilience really important stat, look, because it's 40% damage reduction if it's over 100. I kind of place this above anything else, solely because the amount of elemental wells we're going to be making, and also the Ionic Traces, you're going to find your abilities are pretty high up most of the time anyway. I mean, they're charged all of the time. So that's very good. And for my gloves, Font of Wisdom for extra super energy on elemental well pickup. There's my overload rounds, my piercing bowstring, and a recovery mod for my rift speed up charge doodah, because if I stick any more in resilience, it's a complete waste because I'm already on 103, so that's what I decided to do there. Now, here for my chest, I've gone for elemental ordnance for the elemental wells. We want plenty of those. Linear fusion rifle reserves, energy diffusion substrate. Sounds like some kind of operation, but it isn't. Gained a small amount of resistance to all damage dealt to you by combatants. Fair enough. And then resilience mod there as well. My iron Forerunner boots, and I've also stuck in Font of Might to make me weapons more powerful. You'll have to match your subclass and the elemental well that you pick up. So I'm using my Trinity Ghoul, picking up arc elemental wells, and of course I'm arc subclass. So that's what gives you the extra. I think it's a 25% damage boost or in that region. I've got insulation twice there, and I've also gone for my resilience mod. And then for my bond, I've gone again for elemental ordnance for more wells, which means more ability energy. Solo operative, 15% damage increase across the board to all weapons. And then I just just shoved in that there as well, minor resilience mod, that topped me up to the 103. Now, of course, don't forget as well, we're exotic armor hunting. It happens to be arms today, but of course you could be watching this on a day where it isn't arms. But anyway, it's worth coming into your ghost here and picking one of the armor mods, really, so you get what you want. For example, you want mobility if you're running a hunter, so the armor that drops will have a higher mobility stat, or you've got intellect, or whatever it is you want, really. So what I tend to do here is, well, it depends what I'm running, but I do tend to go for resilience, or I might actually go for a recovery there for my Warlock's Rift recharge. So let's try that, and then I've got, of course, Blinding Light for the extra XP. And in we go, and first of all, we've got a room with harpies with loads of arc shields, so kill that one first to proc your old Trinity Ghoul, and there we are, take all them out. Yes, we do have a harpy who turns up here as well, who can be a bit of a pain, but the moment he senses danger, it boogers off right up the back there. So just chuck some grenades in and just damage them as much as you can, because they do tend to disappear. Here are the shielded doodads, what do you call them, minotaurs? There we are, bad bit of time in there, yes. Let's jump out of the way, he's going to smack me in the face, no he's not. There we go, shields go down, see, no problem at all. So it's irrelevant bringing in something just for the void shields, because there are hardly any at all. Goodbye, harpies. Missed. And another one. There we are, they're gone. Go away, you. And you. Lovely stuff. Careful of the massive pastings the older harpies can give you there. Let's just get a bit out. Whoa, see that? Look how powerful the Storm Chaser is. And now that baby's run away. So we're going to have an overload turn up here. And, well, that's and a few other gits and odds and sods. So let's just take out the harpies we've got there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Here comes the overload just around the corner. Where is he? There he is. Just stub his toe. Oh, he fell over then. That was quite funny, wasn't it? Yes. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Look. I'm so used to overload, machine guns, and switch to your linear fusion then, because it's arc, it just completely takes them out. And for some reason I was thinking of overload bows, because they're my favourites. Right, okay, anybody in here hiding? No, they're all idiots upstairs, those signatures. Okay, in this room we've got minotaurs, we've got an overload champion, we've got 2 wyverns, we've got a barrier champion, and general gittage as well, so let's just take them out immediately. Hello goblins, yes, that's good. Make sure we take them out there. Get your right gun out this time, stupid boy. Go to your heavy and boom, boom, boom. Right in the sweet spot. Hit him in the juice box. There we are. He's gone. There we go. Goodbye, goblin. That's lovely too. Lots of fanatics here as well. And now there isn't. Watch out for their electric guts they spill on the floor. That can be quite irritating. And burn your shoe leather. Okay, so we've got the remaining barrier champion and we've got the Hydra who teleported from the other room there. It's entirely up to you how you want to sort these guys out, really. Look at that. See, my anti-barrier on my Trinity Ghoul is just doing the business. It's excellent. We can stop this guy shooting us. He's very, 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 very irritating. Might just be worth sticking a Storm Chaser there. Ooh, missed. Like, what I could do, because it's Trinity Ghoul, I don't have to worry about the shields because I'm anti-barrier. So there we are. 1, 2. There we are. That's the Hydra gone. Now, then this guy can be very annoying, but don't worry. There we are. Shield popped already. It's always best as well to take out the little turds. They're the ones who cause you problems. We get him to pop a shield one more time. Come on, pop a shield one more time. Come on, you know you want to. Pop it again. There we go. Excellent. We just finish him off now. I was thinking of using a heavy on him then, but there's no point. Right, so we've done him in. Now we're going to have... I think actually there's 2 barriers. There we are, second one spawning in. Here come the wyverns as well. I think I'm just going to do this, because it's easier to wipe them all out like that. Yes, anyone coming around here? Missed someone's? Never mind. We'll keep what we've got in reserve. What's great about Chaos Reach is that you can cancel out of it, of course. Okay. Goodbye, wyvern. Come on, I've had enough of you. Is he going to do his chicken spear move? There we are. He died before he could. Hardy har har. Okay. Goblin dead. A Brumbrel Brain Bram that I can't pick up for a change. I'm full. Right, let's sort him out quickish. I'm going to keep my ammo for... Ooh, this is bad news. This is very bad news. Very bad news. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Go away, you. You should pop his shield there now, because he'll get panicked. And we can actually use a little bit of this. There we are, one shot and he's dead, because we've got loads of ammo around the place, which is splendido. Okie dokie, let's have a bit of a kick in. Loads of harpies, end boss, dim problem, lightning rod. No, he's not a porn star. That's excellent. Okay, and take that goblin there. And then I'm just going to use my heavy to finish this guy off. Because it, look, just utterly destroys him. There we are, gone. And all we got left then are the minions. Goodbye, minions. Have some grenades. Have some of that. It's like, because they've got arc shields, the chain reaction takes everything out so fast. I don't know if we're going to get another wave. We might get another wave if I remember correctly. Or have I done it? Now, I've done it. There we are. Nice and easy peasy, lemon squeezy, that one. Look, easy peasy. I don't think I died that time either. That's cool. Let's have a look. I've already done it once, and I did have an exotic. Not much that time, but never mind, eh? Might get some nice, juicy arms. So not too bad, that one. Really quick to do, I think. Probably one of the quickest to do on this rotation since we've got nothing in the EDZ. Let me know in the comments what loadouts you've been using and how long it took you to get some exotic drops. I'd love to know. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.